Hey you beautiful people, welcome back to a new video on our channel Read Travel Become. So in the last couple of weeks, I decided to do something very interesting. Watching Bollywood movies and reading books, these two are very different forms of entertainment. But I found out that in many popular Bollywood movies, the character is actually seen reading a popular book. What I did was, I made a list of all these books which are featured in popular movies and I read all of these books. I'm going to talk about all of those books in this video. Now obviously, I just chose novels and stories. I didn't choose the Mechanical Engineering Dictionary which Rancho is holding in 3 Idiots, or the MBA book which Preeti Zinta is reading in Kalo Na Ho, or the Elections book which Newton is seen reading in the movie Newton. Even Salman Khan is seen reading a book named A Simple Path in the movie Hum Saath Saath Hai. He clearly did not read that book because he did not follow a simple straight path. If you get that reference, hit the like button. So this video is going to be a very exciting video. So make sure you watch the video till the end. You may never know which thought or fact may resonate with you and change the course of your life. So let's get started.
इसलिए कि किताबें महबूबा से बेहतर होती हैं। लाओ, एटलीस्ट इंतजार तो नहीं करवाती।
So a small note before giving out these recommendations. These books seldom serve as plot points in the movies. These books are merely used as props. But in few of the movies, these books also have a deeper meaning. They also add an essence to the plot of the movie. We are going to talk about all of this. And if you find that these books have a deeper meaning in the movie, do let me know in the comment section. So the first book which we are going to talk about is Shantaram by Gregory David Roberts, which is a very popular book. The book is shown in the movie Rang De Basanti. The character of Amir Khan is seen holding this book in some old part of Delhi. The book is about an escaped foreigner who has come to India, specifically Bombay, from Australia. And the book is basically about his journey in the city of Bombay. This book has been cited as the best book which has captured the raw emotions of the city of Bombay. The main character of the book has many experiences in the city of Bombay, be it serving in Bollywood, be it dealing with the mafia, and many such things which Bombay has to offer. So if you want to know more about the city, if you want to know how culturally rich this city is, Shantaram is the best book that you can start with. This book is very entertaining. The only part which I found a bit tiring was the length of the book. It's a pretty long book, but I'm sure once you get the hang of it, once you get the hang of the character and his friends and his friend Prabhakar, you are actually sucked into the world that the author has created. The only thing I found common between the book and the movie is that in both of these things, a foreigner has come to India and is trying to know more about the country, is trying to explore themselves by knowing the country. In Rang De Basanti also, the character Sue has come from outside India and is trying to understand the various political and cultural changes that happen in the country. So that way this book is used as a reference in the movie. So yeah, you can definitely read this book. The next book on my list is the famous literature novel named Catch-22, which is written by Joseph Heller. The author has in fact coined the term Catch-22. Let's talk about the term in a few minutes. First, let me tell you how this book is very relevant and in which movie it is shown. It's a very pivotal thing in the movie Tamasha, which stars Ranbir Kapoor and Deepika Padukone. So it is because of this book that the character Tara actually finds Ved, because she has seen Ved reading this book in the city of Corsica. Dawn, the character of Ranbir Kapoor, is reading this book and there's a stamp of a pub named Social there. So she finds out about the house caste Social in New Delhi. So in this way they meet each other because of this book. So not just the presence of the book, the story of the book also is reflected in the movie Tamasha. The novel Catch-22 is basically a satirical novel. It's actually, I found the book to be very complex because there's no specific timeline. There are many small stories going on and they have a messed up timeline. As you read through the story, the timelines are actually getting built up. The story is essentially based around a person named Captain John Yossarian. He is a army person and he's basically thinking about all the good things and the bad things of being in an army, being in the service of the nation. This is a story based on that character. Now the essence of the novel is actually a paradox. It talks about how you cannot escape from a specific thing. It talks about a very popular paradox, like for example, if you want a job, you need experience, and for experience, you need job. So this is the kind of a paradox which the book talks about, and this whole term is coined as Catch-22. In the movie Tamasha as well, the character of Ranbir Kapoor is trying to escape something, but he's not actually able to do so. He needs a way to escape this kind of thing. So the director Imtiaz Ali has not just used the book as a prop in this movie, but he has also used the essence, the phrase Catch-22 in the movie as well, which I found to be very unique and very brilliant. So you can definitely try this book. Again, this book is a complex read. It took me a lot of time to complete this book, and frankly it wasn't that entertaining. It was more of a literature read. So if you're interested in this kind of thing, you should definitely go for it. The next book which I read is actually from one of my favorite movies of all time. In one of the songs of this movie, Preeti Zinta is seen holding this book. I'm talking about the movie Dil Chahta Hai, and the book which Preeti Zinta is seen reading is Steve Martini's novel The Attorney. Now this novel is actually a courtroom drama kind of a novel where there is an attorney named Paul Madriani, and he takes up a case of a grandfather who has a missing granddaughter, and there are some other instances involved, other characters involved, and it's basically a normal suspense drama where you can say there is a dead person involved obviously, and the whole book is about who's the killer of the dead person basically. So the thing about this novel is, again, the suspense is not as great. I think I have read better suspenses than this, because I think somewhere down the line I was able to guess who the killer was. But nonetheless, this is an entertaining read, and it does not serve as any kind of a plot point in Dil Chahta Hai at all. I tried to guess some analogy between the movie and the book, but there is no analogy at all. So this book is just a placement in the movie. Yeah, this is a good book. I won't say it is a bad book. It is a good thriller read, and you can definitely read it out. Now the next book which we are going to talk about is actually a very very popular book, and many of you guys have already read it. The headmaster in the movie Main Hoon Na, Boman Irani, is seen reading the book Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I don't know if Farah Khan intentionally put this, or it was just to show that he is also a headmaster like Dumbledore, and he is basically trying to build up an army of college students to fight the other Sunil Shetty's character. I'm not very sure of this. I don't think they must have thought this much, but yeah, it is a refreshing scene to watch that Boman Irani is seen reading Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. So yeah, you already know a lot about the book, so let's get to the next book. The next on our list is the book named The New York Trilogy, which Abhay Deol is seen reading in the movie Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara. A collection of 3 detective stories. These stories seem very different than each other, but actually converge at a point, and they are entertaining. They are not very complex to read. They are actually written in a genre of metafiction, and it serves as a good escapism from your daily routine life. The characters are interesting, the plot is interesting, and it's basically a general detective story. There's nothing very special about it, and again, there is no analogy here with the movie Z and MD. He's just reading that book generally to pass his time. There's no particular reason that he's reading the book. So the book is okay. It's again, I don't know why all these Bollywood characters are reading thriller stories and detective stories. So yeah, that's about the book. So that's all for this video, guys. I really hope you liked all these recommendations. I researched quite a lot for this video, so please do share this video, like this video, and put a comment down below if you know some other books which are featured in movies. I only could find these in popular movies, at least in mainstream movies. If you know some other movies where books are shown, we can always talk it out. And please do let me know how did you like this video. We can try new content like this in the future as well. So thank you so much for watching this video up till here. Do subscribe to my channel if you like my content, and yeah, keep supporting me. It means a lot to me. So thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.